Let's talk about the things I learned in 2024. Pick up when it matters or when your actions speak louder. Then they take you serious. And it's just a bit of something that's supposed to be celebrated and they just make it seem like, you did that, okay. Like it's not a big deal. Things and then when you see bad things, you can easily just say, no, that's not for me. That's not for me. When people show you who they are, believe them. Yeah, let them.
See this life thing, yeah, it's all about understanding, bro. You gotta understand.
What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. If you're seeing this beautiful face for the first time, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Let's talk about the things I learned in 2024. First, I learned that you should focus your energy on things that actually matter, on the people that matter. Because there's a lot that will stress you if you can't focus on just the things that matter. Secondly, speak up when it matters. You don't have to give your energy to everything. Yes, sometimes people test you to see how far they can go. So when they see that they do this and then you're quiet, you don't say anything, they take a step further and then they try it again. So choose when to speak, choose when to react and how to react. And you can definitely speak up without using your words. Learn to use your actions or learn to let your actions speak. When you're speaking and you're using your words, you're giving your energy to that person. But when your actions speak louder, then they take you serious. Thirdly, pay attention to people's energy, people that are around you, people that are your friends, people that are in a relationship with. Pay a lot of attention to how they react when something good happens in your life, how they react when something bad happens in your life. Sometimes you're telling somebody something about yourself and their reaction is just a bit of something that's supposed to be celebrated and they just make it seem like, you did that, okay. Like it's not a big deal. Anything that happens to me that's a good thing has to be a big deal to my friends and vice versa. It's the littlest achievement is a big deal to me. So I don't see why I would achieve something and you make it seem like it is not a big deal or it is not important. I don't think that people cannot be jealous of you because you not see yourself in a certain way, but what you have, people might want to have it. So if you have people that are jealous of you around you, not people that are like happy for you and maybe want to learn from you, jealousy is different. So pay attention a lot to the energy that people give around. Some people might be jealous of you. You will need to be careful of jealous people or jealous friends. Fourthly, I know this is somehow contradictory. It's not contradictory, but you should know when to keep quiet. Like I said before, know when to speak up. The second one, the fourth one now is know when to keep quiet. Pick your battles. It's not everything that you react to. Even in your relationships, it's not everything that you would react to. It's not everything your partner does that you would say something back. In your friendships too, it's not everything that your friend does that you would say something. You should learn to ignore some things and learn to keep quiet because sometimes some things are just unnecessary. Sometimes some people are not even worth your speech or your attention in the first place. What they want from you is actually to see your reaction, and when you give them that reaction, it boosts their ego. Fishing is the way you know your real friends is when you're in the toughest situations. Those that are there for you. Yes, they will tell you, this thing you fucked up or you messed up big time, but they would still be there for you and guide you through and help you and just be supportive in any way that they can. Those are your real friends. 2025, 2024 taught me that because I was in a certain situation where I just felt like, God, it just is the end, take control. If anything happens now, it's because God wants it to happen. But I had the support of my friends, I had the support of my family, certain friends, let me be specific. Whilst there were certain friends that did not even bother to ask, oh, what's up with you? We've not been seeing your snaps, we've not been seeing your this on. I streak with you, so if you don't see my streaks, you should know that okay, something is maybe off. But because of ego and pride, some people just feel like, oh, this one could streak with me, not knowing that the other person was going through a very difficult and tough time in their lives. But anyways, that's how you know your real friends, right? Real friends would notice those that leave you alone and run away, even those that can help, but they decide not to. They might not necessarily be people that you can rely on in the future. Not saying you should go and get into trouble or go and be causing wahala and now hoping that your friends will help you. No, that's not what I mean. I just mean that when you're in tough situations, those that got your back are your real friends. When people show you who they are, believe them. That's it. It's self-explanatory. When a person shows you a certain character, Believe that that's the way the person is, and not be so that you're not surprised if they eventually act that way again. You understand me? So don't be friends with people for potential or the potential you see in them, but be friends with them based on the reality that you see, what they have shown you that they are, who they have shown you that they are. Yes, and if you choose to forgive somebody, forgive them. But forgiveness does not necessarily mean that you would allow them back into your space to do that same thing that they did before. You can give benefit of the doubt a couple of times, maybe once, twice, but when it's gone like three, four times, you should know better. When you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I have a planner. I have a 2025 planner for sale. I'll leave it a link in the description down below. It has affirmations. It has self-care rewards also. A daily affirmations, weekly affirmations is a weekly planner and a month is a weekly planner, monthly planner, and a yearly planner. So yeah, it's packed, you guys, and it's a digital planner, but the pages are also hyperlinked and very, very affordable. So check the description box down below to purchase a copy. Yes, right now, yeah. It is whatever you don't change, you have chosen. There's no way to further explain that something is bad, but you decide not to change it, or you just don't change it. You have chosen. You might think you have not made a choice, but you have actually chosen not to change that. But yeah, choosing the way you look is very, very important. It's the first thing that people pay attention to your looks. If it's just to brush your hair to look nicer, if it's just to apply lip gloss on your lips just to look nicer, please pay attention to your looks. Very, very important. Every single day as you're stepping out of the house, pay attention. No matter where you're going, you're just going outside your gate. Ensure that you look good at all times. Self development is what makes you stand out and improve. Read self development books, read self help books. Don't be stagnant and stay in one position. Try to develop yourself. You might not necessarily take trainings or expensive courses, but you can take courses online. You can watch YouTube videos. If there's any area of your life you want to work on, be your finances, I don't think there's anything that YouTube currently doesn't have information on. Watch YouTube videos. Even TikTok is becoming like a search engine now. You can check on TikTok for that particular thing you want to learn and then watch the videos and learn how to do those things. But constantly develop yourself is what makes you stand out from everybody else. If you're applying for a job and then you go for an interview, they will ask you basic questions that they will ask you and the next person probably the same questions, but what stands you out is the information that you have readily available and how well you can answer those questions. So imagine if you say it the exact same way the other person has just said it, what makes you stand out? What makes you feel like they're going to pick you? There's no guarantee. So every time try to always develop yourself. You know, like there are sometimes you meet certain people in your life and they just trigger every single thing you touch about them. This happened to me this year. You just meet people that you just feel like you can't get it right. There's just something. They just trigger those emotions that you felt like for years you had worked on. And they would never admit that they are the ones triggering you. To them, it's your fault for reacting the way that you have reacted. Yes, work on yourself, but if there's somebody that's constantly triggering you and they know that this thing triggers you and makes you act a certain way, if you know that that person has is just intentionally doing a certain thing, being manipulative or whatever it is, and then after you now react, you now say, "Oh, you react so much or you're too sensitive." I think you should cut people like that off. Be kind to your nervous system because you really don't deserve that. You deserve peace of mind. So you deserve to have people that value your friendship, people that value your health, so I will not be happy seeing you go through a certain thing or seeing you react a certain way. Be kind to your nervous system, and if possible, cut those people off. I'll recommend that you cut people like that off, especially those that don't take responsibility for their actions. And also learn that yes, you might not have successfully gotten over that certain trigger or that certain experience that caused the trigger in the first place. I know you've been working on it. Acknowledge that you've been working on it, and also acknowledge that there's some certain things you still need to work on or improve. Beg you, draw your ear like this. Do not let any man or any woman to talk you down in the name of a relationship or friendship. The moment I hear anybody say, Simi, are you stupid? Simi, you're so dumb. You're too sensitive. You're too, I'm off. Because you cannot talk me down. Personally, I feel like I've worked on myself, or I'm so self-aware at this point in my life. Yes, there might still be some things that people will say that I just overlook, but I feel like I'm so self-aware to know my triggers. I'm also so self-aware to know or notice when people are moving a certain way now, right? And I'm self-aware because now I know myself, and I know that definitely I'm not stupid. I'm smart. If somebody makes me feel stupid, I move. Because they want to talk you down because they are either misogynists or they're just people that are jealous of you. They want you to feel bad about yourself, or narcissist, be it male, be it female. I move because I do not need that energy. I do not deserve that energy. I'm self aware to know that I am special, I am beautiful, I'm a daughter of God, I'm smart, and I will not let or allow anybody talk me down and let me feel bad about myself, because there are battles that have been fought in the past that I definitely do not want to go back to. So please, oh yeah, yeah, like this. God let it. Do not let any man or any woman talk you down in the name of relationship of friendship, because somebody that will even talk you down in a relationship is somebody that can become emotionally abusive. It can also become physically abusive. So why would you want to be with somebody like that? Except you have low self-esteem. I don't think you should be with people that talk you down. Fact, I don't know about you, but that's my opinion. I learned that self-reflection and self-awareness is the best and first step to becoming the best version of yourself. Because when a particular experience happens in your life and then you reflect on things that you could have done better, and you identify gaps or things that you're supposed to work on. Sometimes people tend to think that they're perfect when you don't self-reflect. You say a relationship is not working out. Meanwhile, you know that this relationship is not for you because this person is treating you like trash, and then you're still in the relationship. When you self-reflect and you become self-aware that I'm a child of God, I'm not supposed to be in this certain situation, or I should have handled this situation, but I shouldn't have spoken to this person in a certain way, then you can improve and say, okay, next time I'm going to handle it differently. There are gaps in my life I need to improve on. Let me take a course. So self-reflection to me and self-awareness are the first steps to becoming the best version of yourself, because when you're self-aware, you can plan to be better. You act accordingly, and you only allow people that treat you like that or see you like that into your space. And then you start to attract good things because you know that you deserve good things. And then when you see bad things, you can easily just say, no, that's not for me. That's not for me. Maybe second to last point, which is some people will definitely make you feel like you're crazy. Some people will feel like you're too much for them. Yeah, let them. I just feel like when people don't want to take responsibility for their actions, they kind of make you feel bad for yourself. They kind of try to manipulate you into thinking that you're the problem or that you're crazy. There are people like that. Yeah, people do that because they don't want to take responsibility. So when you meet people like that, I think you should leave or remove yourself from that situation. That's the best thing you can do. Don't try to show them how it was their fault, because if they don't want to take responsibility, they will not take responsibility, and there's nothing you can do about it. And the last thing I learned in 2024 is the kind of people that you're friends with or that you're in a relationship with is a reflection of how you think about yourself. So let that sit. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you have learned a thing or two. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I will see you in another video. Deuces. Mwah.
You see this life thing, yeah, it's all about understanding, bro.